$1,000 US cash.
So
Then we'll have a white wedding.
So
niggas are always asking,
has Calvin ever cheated on you? I'll allow you to
I know I have had conversations around how are things going on the marriage bed. Hello guys.
Hello guys.
How are you doing?
They're good.
My name is Kelvin, Kev for short.
And I'm Zee.
Zee and Kev and Zee. Yeah.
Zee and Kev.
Zee and Kev.
Guys. Get this correct.
Kelvin and Zee.
Zee and Kev.
I don't know where she's the one who created the accounts, so I just found myself with.
Guys, if you're joining us on this channel for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, and a huge welcome to you. Please leave a note letting us know from where you're watching, what country, and if you have any questions for us, please leave them in the comment section. Click the subscribe button.
But anyway, the reason why we're here today is because there was one subscriber who was in our DM saying, "Je must travel at my love stories." Now we came with a whole bunch of love stories today.
We don't have any love stories. Today we're doing questions.
Hey, but they're love stories more.
So today we're doing questions that the questions that we're receiving since we've gotten married. So yeah, we are the ring is on.
Do you have to flaunt it every episode? They know.
The ring is
they
on.
They know.
Yes. So we've been getting a lot of questions. So we wanted to share some of the common questions that we've been getting since we did the lobola things. The lobola. Is it lobola? Lobola.
What? Whichever way you call it.
Lobola things.
Traditional. For us, it wasn't just traditional. For us, it was the
it was thing. Traditional.
Kuchine white. Don't worry. White is there. Anyway. First question.
So
dun.
The first question is, when are you guys having a white wedding?
We are going to have a white wedding when you donate $10,000 US cash. Then we'll have a white wedding.
So
niggas are always asking, wedding. Are you contributing to the wedding? No.
Calm down.
It's not
calm down.
It's not
calm down. Yeah, but guys, hey, I think before we got married, we had decided that we weren't gonna rush into a white wedding because of our finances. I think we had other issues that I think were more priority from us than the white wedding.
Travel.
And the equipment for vlogs.
And then COVID came into the
equipment for vlogs. But yeah, so we had decided, I think, like a year or two before that if we were going to do a white wedding, it was going to be pretty small and also like budget friendly.
You have to be very
budget friendly.
You have to be very tight with us for you to be there.
And then COVID hit, and so like we pushed the small wedding further.
Don't worry,
it will be there. It will be there. You'll see it on the vlog when it does eventually.
If you're following us on the internet, you will see the vlog.
But it also brings in, like, I think that question also brings in the question where like that traditional marriage versus the so-called white wedding, where like our society, or like our African society now, like the modern day African society doesn't recognize the traditional, like lobola rora, where not marriage or wedding is a wedding, like marriage.
It's very
and we've seen it. We've seen it also, like for us, even in church, because at church we were considered to be living under sin.
I must say this though.
Why we are living under sin, guys? Because we don't have a white wedding. Sorry.
I must say this though. I think it comes down to it's okay. When we had our lobola, there was the whole setup, shuffling dishes, like it was proper premium. It sort of, I'm not saying that it was. No, I'm saying
no, guys.
For a lot of people who I'm not okay, with the exception of us, because we chose not to have the white one yet. But for a lot of people who really go all out on their lobola and then go all out on their wedding day, and then at the end of the day they live in a space where they are not broke as such, but in debt because they wanted to pull up an expectation which they're not able to match. So for us, we're like, nah. Cool.
Yeah, we can't afford a 10,000, 20,000 wedding.
10,000, that buys me a 1DX camera.
Yes.
Buys us a one. Okay, next question.
Okay.
Next question.
So the next question we've received is, when are you having a baby?
The day.
But it goes well with the second question, where it was, were you pregnant before lobola?
The day the lobola was paid, the cows came running. Someone called me. Congratulations, Baba. When is the baby?
Coming.
Hey, I haven't even relaxed yet. She hasn't even come to my house yet, and you're already asking for a baby. How do we make babies when she is across the city? Black people,
anyway.
Stop asking crazy questions. We need a break.
And so what can I say after that, guys? That's yeah. I think people should just stop asking that question, because you never know what people are going through. I think speaking for friends and
what if I'm
that I've seen,
Stera or she's Stera?
Yeah. So and you never know what people are going through. So please stop asking newlyweds
what if we're
when the babies are coming.
And we're having miscarriages all the time.
So insensitive. Next, before Kelvin starts having palpitations.
I get emotional fast because some of these questions are ridiculous.
Okay, so the other one is how do you handle working together and living together?
I think that's a very interesting one. So how do we handle working together? I think we have been friends for a long time and we worked together as friends for a long time. But I would say, hey, let me give you one interesting experience. So we wanted to design a banner for our nonprofit. I did the first mock-up.
Always.
I always use that story. So I designed the first mock-up of the banner. 3 hours later,
guys.
10 editions later, 3 hours. We wasted 3 hours making changes, colors,
we did
moving
not waste
things, elements.
We did not
still
waste.
came back to the first edit that I made.
And that's
the one we printed. And that's the one we used today. After 3 hours of this,
but
madam.
we did not waste.
So I think
we did not waste.
For us.
No, you have to revise.
Okay, we didn't waste.
We did not waste.
We tried other avenues.
Yes, we did not waste. We didn't waste.
Anyway, I think she is a very meticulous person when it comes to, she's a perfectionist, whereas I'm more abstract and more
like ngatingoite.
I don't know.
He's more like ngatingoite. Kona tikakuitira basa. Ndikamuda rakangonzi ngatingoite. No.
She's this particular, and I'm not that particular in that space. So she tends to want to try. She wants to make sure that her mind is fully explored. Whereas I can come to a space where I'm like, okay, this is it, I'm done. I think this is cool. And then
but the question is, how do you handle working with
how do I handle?
that?
I had to learn the hard way. For me, I had to learn the hard way. And then I think slowly we found out she has got her space and I've got my space. So when it comes to, let's say we've got someone who needs us to do work, she makes up the creative concept, I do the designs, she does the copy. So we found a way, Kuti, you stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. We meet somewhere together in the middle. It's not a lie. That's how we work. If you want to see how good my captions are.
Anyway, my next question is, this one I had to put it there because I always get it from the ladies. Hansen, has Calvin ever cheated on you? I'll allow you to respond.
Amy.
Because me, I can't respond on you. I don't know.
I'll say
guys,
this is Shona.
Guys,
wait,
me, I don't know.
You asked me the question, so let me answer. This one, I'm with her 24/7. I work with her. I walk with her. I live with her. Hakuna content. The only place I go without her is to bathroom. Good toilet. Look and then. But every.
I don't know.
See, Baba Naba. Describe side up. Tunangochinya na ma connector cable. Ichenda ku laptop. Saka nondo chita papi. But it. Relax. Go to chill. Go. Next question.
I don't have a response to it, girls. Kana pada ruziya de ba village mnogona mondikira.
Village tomba dawe ingawa.
Mnogona mondikira ba village acho. Okay, so the other
disclaimer. Sazo yamshida kunditsanga kuti mwane mafile. I will tell you.
Okay, guys, before we move to the next question, just a reminder. Please, if you haven't hit the subscriber button on the bottom, do it now. Help us to make the money. Okay, back to the question. So the other one is not like a question per se, but it's related to some of the to some of the questions that we've gotten since we since we got married, and they're related to sex. It feels like everyone, like every adult we know, like every married person we know that we've known for years and years and years, feels it's okay now to ask about sex. Like every time we meet someone for the first time, ka question kalogo we are related to sex. So and you're like, but makoreza nanchukon.
Mamri brother. All of a sudden, comrade, engineer say,
please stop it when you see us. So we don't want to hear
I'm just joking. But you know what, to tell you the truth, I think it's amazing how we have a lot of friends of ours who have been working with us as a couple and as individuals. And the moment we had our lobola and things moved on and we solemnized our marriage and everything else. Solemnized. Unified our marriage, and all of a sudden people came out of the woodworks and started asking me. I know I have had conversations around how are things going on the marriage bed, and I'm like, brother, you are tongue talking, spirit filled, Holy Ghost, and all of a sudden now you're asking me about. Then I realized,
people feel it's like okay now.
People feel like it's okay, like Kelvin is one of us now. I can ask him how things are going.
So anyway, guys, don't forget to send in questions if you have any for us, and if you're a newly married couple, please share with us some of the weird and crazy questions that people have asked you since you've gotten married.
I know BJ and Ashley are watching. I want your questions. I know Tawanda and Kelly are watching. I want your questions.
It's not by force. It's not by force. Stop.
That couple, those two couples, you need. That's by fire, by
Aye, guys, I'm stopping him.
Okay,
yeah, guys, don't forget to send in the questions. We look forward to hearing from you. And again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't just watch.
We love you.
Subscribe.
Goodbye.
Love you.
See you.
Love you.